Barbara Windsor is suffering from Alzheimer's, and one person who knows her better than most is Christopher Biggins, and he joins me now. It was really sad, Christopher, but you weren't surprised.
No, we've sort of the close friends, and obviously Scott, her amazing husband.
Fantastic.
He's
fantastic.
wonderful. We've known about 4 years. It's been happening very slightly.
Right.
And I think it got to a point where Scott felt that he wanted to come out about it, because when he went out with her in the streets, people were coming up and she was getting confused.
Sure.
So I think he wanted the public to know so that the confusion wouldn't be there. They would accept what was happening to her.
The real outpouring, though, of sympathy and also genuine love, because she's very, very much loved. She's a smashing lady.
Very much.
She's a lovely, lovely woman.
She's the best. I mean, I've known her for 40 years. I mean, she's fantastic. And I think what is great about it is, and I'm sure the Alzheimer's Society are going mad, because what she's done, I mean, already the amount of money that's been put into them when this announcement happened, and also to have someone as high profile as that come out as having this condition.
Yeah, and it gets people talking about something that's been a bit taboo.
It does.
It gets people talking about, as you say, you know, money for research, all of that.
Yeah.
But I have to say, Scott has been unbelievable. What a rock he has been for her. I mean, he loves her so much.
He really does. And I think it gets frustrating, as, you know, for all performers.
Very hard. Very, very hard.
It's tricky.
One of the things that she loves to do, and still does, I know, is support charities.
Yes.
And I know both of you, massive supporters, because you've both been judges of the West End Bake Off. I mean, we've got Prue Leith here later on, so, you know, mind your P's and Q's.
I know, I've spoken to her already about it.
Have you got some tips?
I've got some tips, yes.
So the West End Bake Off, tell me about this, 'cause it's such a great idea.
Well, this is our 4th year now that we've done it. And what it is, it's a fantastic charity for a start, which helps everybody in the theatre. So stage doorman, backstage staff, front of house, actors, everybody. And if they go through a bad time, we have the accessibility of helping them financially.
It's like a safety net, yeah?
Like a safety net, which is great. And so we do all sorts of things all throughout the year. And this is the one that, as I said, this is our 4th year. And Saturday morning, just before the wedding, we will all be there in Covent Garden. And all the West End shows they make their own cakes and displays. And I tell you, it's now getting... Is
it very competitive?
Very competitive, because you know what actors are like.
I do.
And they love it. And honestly, some of the things they come up with are absolutely sensational.
Brilliant.
And this year, we've got all the West End theatres, including Hamilton, which is quite something.
So that's going to be a cake and a half.
Absolutely. I mean, I've been very interested to see what they come up with. But it is such fun, and the public love it because they can come along and meet all the stars of the West End shows. And
eat cake, presumably.
And eat cake. Well, let them eat cake.
What's not to like? What is not to like? Now, look, I have to ask you, were you watching Eurovision at the weekend?
I was. In fact, I was hosting a Eurovision show at the Ivy Club.
Right.
And we had a great time. I was so angry.
Oh, me too.
I don't think we should enter anymore, because
I'm beginning to think like that as well.
Europe doesn't like us. Let's face it. Certainly the Eurovision Song Contest, they don't. And if we had Adele singing her big hit, we wouldn't come anywhere. I mean, it's just they loathe us. And I thought she did terribly well.
She was fantastic.
Especially with that person going up, who could have gone up with a knife or a gun. I mean, it could have been terrible.
I've got a theory that I think what we should do is you should wear your Panto Dame costume.
Yes.
And do a chicken dance for us next year, and I think that might win.
Do you know, I think you're right.
Or maybe, I don't think we'll ever win. But look, if you come... I mean, look, you look like that lady from Israel that won.
Absolutely. Do you know what I could do? I've always wanted to bring out a version of the Laughing Policeman. So I could do the Laughing Dame, because my laugh is so, you know, well known.
I know.
Be good. So perhaps that's a thought.
Do you know what? We could do that.
What?
It would work.
Oh, yes, it would work.
Shall I start campaigning for that now?
Would you mind? Well, you could be in it.
Could be in it.
Yeah.
I could be one of your dancers.
And you could be in that outfit. The chicken outfit. It'd be perfect.
I'd be very good at it. Do you think next year everybody's going to be doing mad things like that? Because
well, listen, we've got to do something, because it's just... I personally, I think we shouldn't enter, because I don't think we're ever going to win. And it's humiliation.
Shall we not be the bigger person and still be in it then?
No, let's leave it.
I must admit, I love it. I absolutely love Eurovision. I think it's brilliant. I love the whole idea of it. The trouble is we don't take it seriously as all the other nations do. And maybe that stands, you know, people don't particularly like that. But we're never... I suppose you just have to say we're never going to win,
but it is
unless we get you doing a chicken dance in
exactly.
your
But I think it's a great evening. I mean, we had such a fun night. We had because we had a competition first of all, then we went into the actual the singing competition. It was great. A lot of alcohol was drunk, and it was fabulous.
It's brilliant. Now, look, Prue, as we said, Bake Off is happening.
Yes.
Are you ever going to do anything like the celebrity version? Because you should.
I would love to do the celebrity version.
You
I can't. The trouble is, Neil does all the baking
everything,
now,
doesn't he? Yeah.
Because I'm very old and I need to be looked after.
You're just spoiled rotten.
I am, but I do. My great auntie Vi taught me how to make a Victoria sponge. You know, which was fabulous.
You're sorted. It'll be all
sorted,
good.
Exactly.
Listen, good luck with the West End Bake Off. It's a brilliant idea, and it's on Saturday before the big wedding.
Saturday.
So you can get all dressed up, come along to the West End, and then go home and watch the wedding.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Sounds just the perfect day. Thank you, Biggins.
Thank you,
Always a
darling.
joy. Thank you.